Part 13. Haeyeon showed up at Miray's apartment without warning, worry written all over her face. The moment Miray opened the door, Haeyeon pulled her into a tight hug. "Yeah, are you insane?" Haeyeon scolded, holding her at arm's length. "You were sick in Jeju. You turned off your phone. And now you're back acting like a ghost. Your mom has been calling me non-stop." Miray smiled weakly. "I'm fine, really, I just needed to rest." Haeyeon didn't look convinced, but she followed Miray inside anyway, sitting on the couch like she owned the place. "Sit, start talking." From the beginning, and Miray did. She told her about the campaign, about Hyung-soon trying to talk to her, about the awkward lunch, the stares, the way he kept apologizing without ever explaining why he left. Haeyeon's expression darkened instantly. "That jerk," she snapped. "He has the audacity to suddenly act concerned now." Miray let out a small breath. "That's not even the worst part." She hesitated, then continued. "My mom knew. She knew Hyung-soon called when I was in the hospital." Haeyeon froze. "What?" "She didn't tell me," Miray said quietly. "She watched me cry for him every day, and still didn't tell me." For a moment, Haeyeon didn't speak. Then softly, "Did she say why?" Miray shook her head. "No, she just blamed him. Said everything that happened to me was because of him." Haeyeon leaned back, thinking. "Miray," she said carefully, "you know your mom. When she's scared, she controls things. She probably thought she was protecting you." Miray hugged a cushion to her chest. "I know, but I don't know how to face her right now." "That's okay," Haeyeon said, reaching over to squeeze her shoulder. "Just don't shut her out completely. Hear her first, then decide." Miray nodded, though uncertainty still clouded her eyes. After a beat, Haeyeon's tone suddenly shifted. "So?" Miray blinked. "So? That night," Haeyeon grinned. "With Ji-won." Miray immediately flushed. "Nothing happened." "Really?" Haeyeon leaned forward. Nothing?" "Nothing," Miray insisted. "We just slept. That's all." Haeyeon burst out laughing. "That's worse." Miray groaned. "Stop." Then, hesitating, Miray added, "But I heard him say something." Haeyeon sobered. "Say what?" "He thought I was asleep," Miray admitted. "He said he cared about me, that he didn't want me to cry anymore, that he'd wait, no matter how long it takes." Haeyeon stared at her. Then she slapped her thigh. "Oh, he likes you." "No doubt." Miray frowned. "Then why does everything feel so complicated?" "I guess because you're still hurting," Haeyeon said gently. "And because you're standing between your past and something new." She pulled Miray into a hug. "You don't have to figure it out today." Then Haeyeon suddenly brightened, leaning back. "Speaking of today, tomorrow is my award night." Miray looked up. "Tomorrow?" "Yes," Haeyeon said proudly. "And you're coming?" Miray smiled. "Of course I am." "And," Haeyeon added casually, "you're coming to the after-party too." Miray hesitated. "The after-party?" Haeyeon crossed her arms together dramatically. "Please. I worked too hard. I need you there." Miray sighed, then laughed. "Fine, I'll come." Haeyeon cheered and immediately started snooping around the apartment. "So what did you even buy from Jeju?" "Nothing much," Miray replied, standing to follow her. "Just food. And bad memories." Haeyeon smirked. "We'll fix that." And for the first time since returning home, Miray felt like she could breathe again. Of course, Haeyeon chose Miray's outfit. Miray should have known better the moment Haeyeon smiled too, calmly, and said, "Trust me." Now she sat toward the back of the grand hall, the lights dim, the stage glowing, surrounded by faces she'd only ever seen on screens. Idols, dancers, actors, everyone polished, confident belonging. Haeyeon, meanwhile, was seated closer to the front. Best upcoming female group dancer. Even from behind, Miray felt proud. She smiled to herself. She really did it. Haeyeon had danced since she was young, stubbornly chasing stages while her parents begged her to choose something stable. Mireille remembered the fights, the tears, the way Haeyeon's older brother stood between her and their parents every time. Now look at her, Mireille thought, standing where she always wanted to be. A flicker of movement pulled her out of her thoughts. Blonde hair, her breath caught. A man was walking toward the front row, leaning slightly as he spoke to another man. Tall, familiar posture, the way he tilted his head when listening. Her fingers curled around the armrest. No, it can't be him. Before she could focus, Haeyeon appeared beside her, practically glowing. Mireille! Haeyeon half squealed, half laughed, throwing her arms around her. Did you see me? Did you see my face? You were amazing, Mireille said sincerely, hugging her back. I'm proud of you. Haeyeon beamed. As you should be. Colleagues came by to congratulate Haeyeon. Laughter and flashes of cameras surrounding them. When Mireille finally turned her head again, the blonde man was gone. She smiled. Guess I imagined it. The after-party, however, was another world entirely. In something like a club. Lights pulsing. Music vibrating through the floor. Except celebrities are everywhere. Mireille stared at the scene, stunned. This is not what I signed up for. Now she understood why Haeyeon had dressed her like this, and confiscated her jacket before they even arrived. Well, Haeyeon said, already scanning the room. Don't move. I'm meeting someone important. Important like... Mireille began, but Haeyeon was already gone. Mireille sighed and took a sip of her drink, watching the crowd. Beautiful faces everywhere. Confident laughter. Glamour. Then she felt it. Someone's gaze. Her eyes lifted. A man stood not too far away, talking to a woman. But he wasn't looking at the woman in front of him. He was looking at her. And smiling. Her phone vibrated. She froze. Ji-won, you look stunning in that dress. Her heart slammed into her ribs. She looked around quickly. No one nearby. No obvious sign. He's here. Her fingers hovered over the screen. Then she locked her phone and took another sip instead. If you're hiding, why should I respond? Two can play this game. Another vibration. Ji-won. Are you ignoring me, senior? She almost laughed. Before she could react, a man stepped into her space. So, he said smoothly, what's a beautiful lady doing all alone? Mireille forced a polite smile. Ooh, I'm not alone. She gestured vaguely toward Haeyeon, who was now laughing a little too brightly with someone else. Oh, the man chuckled. The star of tonight. Mireille nodded. He seated down beside her. I'm Sang-hyun Lee, he said, extending a hand. People call me Mr. Sang. Oh, I'm Mireille. Kang Mireille, she replied, shaking it briefly, careful, distant. She didn't like the way his eyes lingered. Her phone vibrated again. She didn't check it. She didn't need to. She already knew who it was. What a beautiful name like you, Mr. Sang said, his smile lingering. Thank you, Mireille replied politely. She didn't want to be rude. He was probably important. Still, she couldn't ignore the way his gaze stayed on her a second too long. So, Sang continued, moving closer to her. Tell me about yourself, Mireille. You don't look like someone who enjoys places like this. Before she could answer, a hand settled on her shoulder. Firm, possessive. Mireille looked up. Ji-won. Oh, Ji-won said smoothly, his smile effortless. Mr. Sang. Didn't expect to see you here. Sang's expression shifted as he reached out to shake Ji-won's hand. The handshake lasted longer than necessary. Ji-won. He finally showed up. Mireille thought. Ji-won was smiling, but his jaw was tight, the muscle ticking slightly. Didn't expect to see you here. I thought you left the... Sang said lightly. Ji-won cut him off without missing a beat. You're needed upstairs. Shin Hai's been asking for you. Sang hesitated. Then Hayeon suddenly appeared. Oh my gosh, Mr. Sang. Ji-won? You're here? Her gaze flicked from Ji-won to My-rae, then back to Sang. I didn't know you knew each other. Sang laughed awkwardly as Ji-won finally released his hand. Hi, Yeon, Ji-won said calmly. You were incredible tonight. Congratulations. Hayeon beamed. Thank you. Of course we know each other, Sang added casually, resting an arm on Ji-won's shoulder. We've been friends for a long time. He's actually my only friend. Congratulations, by the way. My-rae blinked. Friends? They looked like they were seconds away from a fight. Ji-won gently brushed Sang's hand off his shoulder and turned toward My-rae. But Sang caught him again, holding him in place. Thanks, Mr. Sang, Hayeon said, surprised. I had no idea you guys knew each other. Sang smiled and asked, Oh, we do. And how do you know my friend? Hayeon turned to My-rae. My-rae turned her head away. Oh, Hayeon said quickly, stepping in and linking her arm with Marie's. He's my friend Colleen. Anyway, excuse us. Enjoy the party. She pulled My-rae away. As they passed, Marie's hand brushed Ji-won's. Electric. Her breath caught. Ji-won leaned closer, barely moving his lips. He mouthed, See you later, beautiful. Flustered, My-rae nodded and let Hayeon drag her away. Her heart raced. That wasn't the smiling Ji-won she knew. That Ji-won felt dangerous. Once they were a safe distance away, Hayeon stopped abruptly. Oh my God, she whispered urgently. Is it just me or they were fighting over you? My-rae shook her head. No. Can't be possible. I don't even know who Mr. Sang is. Ongji, you don't. He's one of the most influential figures in the entertainment industry. Hayeon said, eyes wide. I've been trying to get his attention for over a year. She paused, then frowned. But wait, he's friends with Ji-won. And now that I think about it, Ji-won looked familiar the moment I saw him. Sang chuckled softly. She doesn't know who you really are, right? Ji-won finally looked at him. And who am I, Sang? I don't remember. Sang smiled, placing a hand on Ji-won's shoulder. Get your shit together. I still can't believe you left everything behind because of her. Ji-won's expression hardened. He turned fully toward him. Stay away from her, Sang. I made a choice. It's none of your business. Easy, Sang said lightly. I'm not doing anything. We're friends even if you're the one who disappeared. Ji-won shook his head. I didn't. We met last month. Oh really? Sang scoffed. I was the one who showed up at your house. Just because you call once, twice. Ji-won corrected calmly. Sang laughed. Fine. Twice a month doesn't mean you check on me. Ji-won sighed and started walking away. Stop talking like a girl begging for attention. You're busy too, aren't you? Sang muttered, whatever. Ji-won glanced back, smiling faintly. See you tomorrow. Then he disappeared into the crowd. Hours later, My-rae was exhausted. After countless introductions and congratulations, Hayeon was completely drunk. My-rae struggled to balance her outside the club while she rambled about absolutely nothing. A car pulled up in front of them. Ji-won stepped out. My-rae's breath caught. She had already seen him tonight, yet this was different. He looked sharper, darker somehow. There was something dangerous in his presence now. The star of the night is down, Ji-won said lightly. Yeah, My-rae replied. I guess. Let me help you, he said, already lifting Hayeon gently. Our cab will be here soon. My-rae started, but it was too late. Hayeon kept babbling as Ji-won carefully settled her into the back seat. The ride was quiet. My-rae held Hayeon as she slept, suddenly too aware of Ji-won sitting in front of her. So, Ji-won said softly, did you enjoy the party? Oh, yeah. I guess. He glanced at her. You don't seem like the type who enjoys places like that. Not really, she admitted. Then, without thinking, but you do. She remembered seeing him earlier laughing, talking to another woman, after saying he will see her soon. He laughed. No, I was there for a friend. Mr. Sang, she asked quietly. Or the woman? Ji-won smiled. Woman? Oh, are you jealous, senior? No, she stammered. Of course not. I was just asking. He chuckled. Okay. But I was invited by Sang. Oh, she said. You two seemed close one moment and tense the next. He shrugged. He's always noisy. I noticed. We've known each other a long time. He added. The friend I mentioned before, the close friend. Hayeon said he was a celebrity. Uh-huh. Yeah, she hesitated. So you're friends with celebrities? Guess I don't really know much about you. He smiled gently. You don't like that, Myrae? No, that's not it. Since you're a popular photographer, I guess you'll know a lot of people. Not a lot, he said. I don't work privately with anybody, even Mr. Sang. Oh, that's unexpected, Myrae said quietly. Yeah, but I can work privately with you, he added quickly. Oh, I'm not really a photogenic person, she said flustered. Work privately with me? She muttered. We'll see about that. When they reached Myrae's place, Jiwon helped Hayeon inside. Then suddenly, Hayeon puked. Right on him. Myrae froze. Oh my Hayeon. Jiwon stiffened. Then exhaled slowly. Wow, I'm so sorry, Myrae said, mortified. Oh my god. She's impressive, Jiwon muttered. He went to clean up while Myrae waited. I can't believe that just happened. Stupid Hayeon. When Jiwon came out, his shirt was clean but damp. I'm really sorry, that blazer must be very expensive, Myrae said again. Nah, it's nothing, he replied. The stain's gone. But it still smells, she said, laughing nervously. Yeah, he sighed. A little, she hesitated. I don't have any men's clothes, or even big ones. But you should probably change before going out. He raised an eyebrow. Are you asking me to stay the night? Her eyes widened. No. No, I was just... He laughed. I'm kidding. Oh, thanks, he said. Good night. Good night, she replied. And thanks for the ride. Anytime. They stood there for a moment, too close, too quiet. Then he nodded and left. Myrae exhaled shakily and saw Hayeon mumbling nonsense on the couch. Source PLS. Can believe you're dreaming about food right now, she muttered angrily. I'll have to give you a good scolding tomorrow for this. The next day, Sunday came too fast. Tomorrow was work. Tomorrow meant reality, and meant young soon. Myrae groaned, forcing herself to sit up. Get your shit together, she muttered, dragging herself out of bed. She looked around, no trace of Hayeon. She checked her phone. A message from Hayeon. I'm sorry about last night. Thank you for everything. Have something to do urgently. I left a peace offering for you. Enjoy. Myrae smiled despite herself and walked to the counter. Lifting the lid of the pot, the familiar smell made her chuckle softly. Idiot, she murmured fondly. Then she noticed it. 2 unread messages from Jiwon. Last night, while she was talking to Mr. Sang. Her heart skipped. She opened them and immediately froze. Stop talking to him. Are you enjoying his attention? Flustered, she pressed her lips together. Was he jealous? No, he can't be. She exhaled slowly, pressing her palms to the counter. Focus, Myrae. You have a life. Determined, she decided to clean, organize, reset. Grocery shopping to something normal, something grounding. She grabbed her bag and stepped toward the door. Then she stopped. Her hand froze on the handle. Mom? Her mother stood quietly in the hallway, bag in hand, eyes filled with worry. Myrae, her mother said softly. The air suddenly felt tight. She swallowed. Why are you here?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification to know when I upload the next chapter.